Good morning, students. My daughter had asked me to give you this brief presentation on for your careers class, and I think I'm going to focus on job hunting skills. I know you're juniors in high school and your careers are all ahead of you, but it's never too early to start learning and practicing the skills necessary to land that good job. I'll begin by talking about what employers want. Normally, employers are in business to make money. They're not in business to work around your schedule or to cater to your personal sense of style. They want their employees to fit in with their new employees to fit in with their existing employees to form a cohesive group that will minimize problems and help them achieve their goal of making money. So, when you're trying to enter that environment, it's important to remember that you are going to be new and that you are going to have to try to fit in and learn about your surroundings before you try to make any radical changes. So to begin, we'll talk about resume writing. It's very important that you try to be concise in your descriptions in your resume, that you use a format that is familiar to the persons who will be reviewing your resume. Resume templates are all over the web. They can be obtained from any job search site. So I recommend picking one that is simple and doesn't have too much flair to it. You want the focus to be on what you write in your resume and not so much on the resume itself or its appearance. For early job seekers, you will probably want to keep it to one page, which means you'll be concise in what you say, you will be neat, and you should be careful with your spelling and grammar. Many times these things will not help you get the job, but if you don't do them correctly, they will eliminate you from consideration. On your resumes, you should be able to demonstrate problem-solving skills, any technical skills you may have, and communication skills, because these three things are going to be important on any job. When you list your experience, it's very important that you be honest. Internships, whether they're paid or unpaid, would be good to have on a resume for students who are just starting out. Any volunteer work would also be good. Any work history at all in any field will help you get a job in another field, because it will demonstrate your ability to first land a job and second to keep the job. References that you obtain from previous jobs will help you get jobs in the future. And you will only get good references, of course, if your performance on your first jobs merits them. Finding a job, especially when you're starting out, when your experience is going to be low or minimal, you will need to network with friends and family. Word of mouth, believe it or not, can get you a job, can help you land a job a lot faster than going through job ads. Networking is very important. Another way to look for a job is through local listings. That will help you find jobs that are nearby. If you're just starting out, a lot of the jobs on Monster and Career Builder and those types of sites are not geared toward the part-time job seeker. So you're better off looking in local resources like a newspaper, newsletters, and word of mouth. So you get a phone call and you're asked to come in for an interview. That's the first major step in your job search. You've impressed them enough with your resume to merit them wanting to speak to you. So what should you do? Well, first, you should be conservative in your dress, neat, and arrive on time. Once there, you should be honest about your experience. Not being honest and being found not to be honest on your resume or during your interview will assure that you will not get that position. So, if you have novice experience in a particular software, state it that way. Don't claim to be an expert. However, If you do have expert knowledge in a software, particularly a business software, or one that applies to the job you're seeking, by all means, state that and be assertive and be confident without being boastful. During your interview, don't be shy. It's your chance to express yourself and to show yourself in your most positive light. Again, be aggressive without being boastful, and highlight your competences, that particularly those that will help you in that particular position. Don't be discouraged if you don't get that first job, or the second, or the third. Interview skills and learning them is a process. The more practice you get, the better you will become at it. And if you continue along this path, you will be able to present yourself in the best light for that future job. Remember, even for entry-level jobs, the competition out there is fierce. You should try to present yourself positively, honestly, and assertively. I hope this helps.